Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is Will or JimSauceonRS, and I'm finally back. I'm at my house again, and doing some prayer training right now. Why do these people have their house set up like this? I don't understand. Like, this is the only house that's ever been like this, ever. So I'm probably gonna end up hopping houses. I'm a house hopper. And I have my fan on in the background. I turned my AC off to just fan, to keep like some air circulating, so I'm not like sweating my balls off. But I did just get back about an hour, a little over an hour ago, and I ended up taking a shower, and then we had some lunch. I had some chicken and potatoes, got some meat and potatoes, and I'm gonna be writing out like a little workout schedule for myself, just to do here at my house what I could do until I can actually go out and like get a gym membership or something, because me and my friend were thinking about getting a gym membership, but we didn't know exactly when, because you know he's going through some stuff right now that he needs to. Come on, light the altar. God, I hate when people do that. That's why we need 2 lighters. He's going through some stuff like money things that he needs to work through, and then you know I'm just chilling here on my stacks on stacks. Not really, but I'm waiting on him to see what's going on with that, because I would love to do the whole gym thing, especially now, you know, summertime. And you know, try to get what I can in, get some in shapeness before school comes around again. And does this guy have a glory? Please tell me he's got a glory. No glory. Oh, that. Is there really not a glory in here? This is upsetting. This is really upsetting. Guess we're just gonna have to home telly to Edgeville real quick. I can't use this world or this house anymore. Now I totally lost my place. Yeah, I really don't know where I was, but anyways, I'm gonna be, I just transferred over some money, so I'm gonna be, going shopping soon. I guess sort of school clothes shopping, but, I don't know, I like expensive clothes, if you will. God dang it! Alright, so as I was saying, I do like kind of more expensive things. Now, I'm not talking like Louis, Gucci, that kind of stuff. Just like more expensive-ish clothing items than other people would, which I guess it's not really a bad thing. It's just my style, and it's just kind of expensive. So I'm gonna be picking up like a pair of shoes soon, and I gotta get all my stuff ready for school. But that's besides the point. Let's talk about some RuneScape stuff. So I was supposed to join Scape Skills 24-hour live stream, but I was over at my friend's house, so I couldn't join in the 24 hours, so I apologize for that. I really didn't want to, and I could have came back yesterday, but my friend wasn't doing anything, and he was just like, yo, if you want to stay over again, you can. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Nope, no, don't join that house. We need to join a different house. Open alt. Alright, let's try that. Open alt. Hopefully that'll work. Is that good? Alright, yeah, this one's a lot better. There's a lot more people though. But yeah, I am able to do some Frost Dragon Bones, because I do have the money for it, and I'm just going to be getting 95 prayer. I do have it banked, so I'm going to get that, and then probably hop over to something else. I don't really know. Quick update. Well, I will be getting the 95 prayer, and I'm basically a 99 strength. I can get that really fast, so that'll be happening kind of shortly, and that'll be really nice, because then I'm only gonna have to worry about woodcutting. But that's gonna be like every now and then. Like when I want to do, like say I want to do like a little exercise or something, then I'll just go over there and I'll cut ivy while I'm doing like a push-up or something like that. Like a single push-up, because that's all I can. No, I'm just kidding. But that's basically how it's gonna go. I'm not gonna really like hardcore train it. I'm just gonna act like it's not even there and just do it every now and then, because I'd rather focus on other skills besides boring woodcutting. I really wish I had an iPhone, because if I had an iPhone, I would do a lot more IRL vlogs. Like that one yesterday, it was just kind of on the fly thing. I just asked my friend, I was like, hey, can I borrow your iPhone so I could, you know, make a video real quick? And I mean, obviously they know I make videos, so it wasn't weird or anything. But I was really surprised with the quality, and it was actually really good, and it was really clear. So, you know, I'm thinking about picking one up. You know, now that I have some money, I'm thinking about buying one, getting a plan or something, and just paying for my own stuff, because might as well start it now while I can, and then just go from there. But it's gonna suck because once school rolls around again, like my job is only a summer position, which I want to explain something real quick to you guys. Okay, it's a summer position up at my middle school. I mean, obviously I don't go to middle school, but my stepdad, you guys think it's my dad, it's my stepdad, and he doesn't own the, it's not a business, it's a middle school, like it's just a school. So I know a lot of people were thinking like I'm a spoiled little kid and I got a job because my dad owns a business. That's not what it was. It's a middle school. We're both custodians at a middle school, and it's not a business, and he doesn't own it. He's actually one of the newer. I think he is actually the newest employee, because I guess I'm considered an employee, but I'm really just I'm just summer help. So yeah, I don't really know where people got that from. I thought I was pretty clear about it, but I guess not. But he doesn't own a business. I'm not like some rich, spoiled little kid. Yeah, I've been paying for most of my stuff for a little bit now, so just get that out of your guys' head. Also, with the gaming computer, I'm probably not going to be getting that as fast as I thought. I was going to order it, but my friend decided not to buy my tower yet because he has other things to worry about, apartment and that kind of thing. So he wants to get that squared away. Maybe in the future he'll do it, but right now I'm also going to hold off on the gaming computer because I realize that there's other necessities that I need and other things that I would rather spend my money on. A new computer would be nice, and I love computers and everything about them, but for right now, what I have for what I do is fine. If I ever want to if some random thing happens where I want to start making different videos or something like that, then I'll purchase the gaming computer. But as of right now, just for RuneScape and the league that I play and stuff, this is all I need right now. Another thing, a lot of people wanted me to record some league stuff, and I know I've said this plenty of times, like I would love to upload some league stuff, but I don't exactly know like how I would do it. I don't know if I'm gonna like use Fraps or DX Story and like record the full game, because that's a lot of commentary. That's like at least, well, I mean, unless I surrender at 20, anywhere between like 20 minutes to probably, it can even be over an hour long. So I don't know. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of recording. So maybe I could like cut up the clips and put in like the good parts and commentate, or put live commentary and then just cut it up or something like that. I mean, I could figure it out. Probably wouldn't be too difficult, but that's just gonna hold off for now. And there was another game that my friend wanted me to try out. It was called Cube World, I think. It's a new game. The guy who created it actually worked for Minecraft, and he kind of like took some of the game engine ideas or something like that, but he implemented different classes like Rogue, Archer, Mage, and I want to say Warrior as well. So I think there's 4 classes right now, and I think they're looking to upgrade it to more classes. And he asked me to try that out, but I didn't yet. But now, since I'm not going to be getting the computer right away, I might do it now because I'm going to have the extra money. So that might be able to work out, and then we could get some gameplay of that up, because I don't know, I like playing a lot of different games, and all the other different games that I do play, I really think you guys would enjoy me playing that just as much as you like enjoy me play RuneScape and stuff. Because my commentary is obviously going to be the same, and everything else I do is going to be the same. It's just going to be on a different game platform, and I just think it just brings more to the table, and I think it would just be really enjoyable for people to watch. But that's, like I said, that's still in the future. I'm not setting anything in stone now. I'm still having a lot of fun with RuneScape. I did most of my strength training at Frost Dragons. It's actually extremely fast. Like if you guys still aren't like 99 in your combat stats, and you possibly want some prayer experience as well, pick up a Bone Crusher and just go to Frost Dragons. I do have a guide on it, but just like an extra tip, if you guys want some like insane combat experience, I would definitely recommend going to Frost Dragons, because that is a lot of experience, and it's extremely fast, and it's really easy. I mean, obviously you do have to pay attention, like you can't AFK it, but it's still really, it's extremely worth it, and I would totally do it. Recently I was thinking about going back on 07 again, just because I haven't been on in a while. Like I logged in the other night, and I don't know, just something about it made me want to start playing it again. So I might start throwing in some 07 videos here and there as well, because I needed a break from it. I think a lot of people needed a break from it, and the really popular guys on YouTube are playing it right now just because they kind of have to. They don't really like the EOC as much, and if it was up to them, they would probably take a break as well, but they still want to produce content for people. I'm just gonna say that, like, I'm pretty sure that's how a lot of people feel. Like, they're in a position where they want to play 07, but it is kind of boring, but they want to make videos, so they kind of have to play it. I think that's where a lot of people are right now, and I totally understand where they're coming from, because obviously if you don't enjoy something, you know, you don't really want to just keep on forcing yourself to do it. That's like when you're full and you're not hungry anymore, but you're still forcing yourself to eat. Like, you don't want to do it, and I think that's where a lot of people are with it. So hopefully JaGeX does something. You know, they're doing the whole rares thing, which has really been keeping people alive. They released Partyhats. I might do a little bit of hunting for that, see what I can get. If I could get one, that'd be awesome. But eventually everybody's gonna have a chance to get them, because they're gonna be around when the holiday events are out. So I realize what they're doing with it now is that they're releasing these rares like every week or whatever it is, or every 2 weeks, and they're making it so people who get them now can sell them for money, because eventually everybody's gonna be able to get them, and then they're not gonna be worth anything. So it's kind of like to get money in the game, which is kind of cool. It does make sense. I understand where they're coming from. I understand what they're doing. So I don't know. Props to JaGeX. They're doing something pretty cool. What would be even cooler is if they release that new skill. I've been waiting for it. I guess maybe it's probably gonna come out sometime when RS3 comes out, unless I miss something and they're coming out with it shortly. I don't really know, but for some reason, just me talking in that sentence, I got a sudden urge to do some thieving, and I really want to go do thieving now. After I get this level, I'll probably hit up some thieving, do some pyramid plunder, because that's like extremely fast. Wow, they knocked me down to 80. I was like, I don't even know. Obviously I wasn't 80. I was higher than that, but pyramid plunder is just something easy to do and it's fun. I have to make this run really quick because the tortoise only has like a minute and a half on it. No, 30 seconds? What? That went extremely fast. It just had a minute and a half on it. Now it's already back down to 30. I do not want to lose these frost dragon modes, so we gotta hurry up and go into like game mode right now. Here we go. Come on, come on, go, go, go. I don't know if you guys ever realized this, but a lot of people always ask like what I record with and like what I think the best is. I can't really answer that fully, because I always thought that if you want the best quality, you want to use like Fraps and Sony Vegas. But at the same time, if you think about it, I don't know if you guys know it, but two pretty popular channels, well, really popular channels, RuneShark and Alkin, or Number One Boss, they both use Camtasia. I'm almost positive that they use Camtasia. I know for a fact RuneShark does, and I'm almost positive Alkin does as well, because it's just kind of obvious. So you guys don't need like super duper insane programs to make RuneScape videos, because in the end it's still RuneScape, and it's not, you know, like an incredible ultra HD game. So, you know, Camtasia is fine, and it's a lot faster rendering process and uploading, because the files are a lot smaller. So that's a tip. If you guys want to start out, you don't need Fraps and Sony Vegas. If you want to, you can, but it's not needed. I myself, for these 20-minute ones, I record with Camtasia and I upload with, or I render with Camtasia. But if I'm doing something else and it's just like a normal video, I'll probably use Fraps and Sony Vegas. On 07, I have to use Camtasia because 07 doesn't allow Fraps to capture it. Like, it's not a capturable like program. So unfortunately, I have to use Camtasia, or else I would use Fraps for that as well. I think a lot of people could agree with me when I say this. Like, why does lag exist? Like, obviously, you have to realize that not everything's gonna be perfect, and the whole meaning of like lag is, it's like, it's understandable. Like, I understand what it is and why it happens, but imagine life without lag. Like, everything would just be extremely perfect, and it would just be so nice. But then you think about like not FPS lag, but like ping lag. Like, but you want to better your internet, but that's really expensive. But then what if there was no lag? Well, then that would be a lot of, you know, jobs lost and money lost, because then there wouldn't be internet providers. And then you say, well, what about FPS lag? What if there's no FPS lag? Well, then that would mean everybody could have the same exact computer and it would never lag, because there's technically no lag. So there would be no reason to better your computer, because you would never have to worry about lagging. That makes sense. There was no lag ever. everybody in the world could have the same exact computer, because lag would be eliminated. You could run whatever thing you want on anything because there would be no problem. There would be no reason for you to upgrade because there's no lag already with the stock, parts you already have. You would not need to spend money on that. So there would be a lot of money lost there, because companies, there would pretty much be one computer company, unless there would be multiple companies with the same computer. But like I said, there's no reason to like get a different one because there's no lag. I don't understand what they would do then. Is it just me, or am I the only one waiting for Eminem to release some new music? Like, if you guys don't know, my favorite kind of music is rap music, and it's pretty sad to see like some of the people who are out now and like are getting popular. Like, hands down, my number one favorite is Eminem, and to see him not upload anything, for him not to like release anything is starting to get like, I wouldn't say annoying, but it's kind of upsetting, because he was like one of the better, best in my opinion, rappers who are still around and rapping and producing music and stuff, and now it's not there anymore. And I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for saying this, but like, I miss the old Lil Wayne. Like, I was a huge fan of Lil Wayne. I loved his stuff. Like, his golden years for me were probably like Carter 2, Carter 3 for sure. Carter 3 was just amazing. And then like the beginning of Rebirth and like I'm Not a Human Being. And then basically Carter 4 was just like kind of the turning point. Like, Carter 4 was just like, is he gonna like be good? Is he gonna start to go downhill? And ever since the Carter 4, it's basically been going downhill. And it's sad to see, like, not just Lil Wayne, just like all music in general, not just rap, just all music in general. Like, I miss the old stuff, I miss the old feeling of new music coming out. I miss the old songs. Now it's kind of like all the same. All it is like those club hits from like Rihanna and Flo Rida, and some of the stuff by Macklemore I like. I liked Macklemore a lot, and then when he got really popular, I kind of got sick of Thrift Shop. And now they play like Same Love, like that kind of stuff, and Can't Hold Us, like that's just always on. And I think Macklemore is cool, but I think he's getting a lot more like recognition and love than I think he deserves. Like, don't get me wrong, he's good. All right, I like him, he's good, but a lot of his popularity came from Thrift Shop. And it's a cool song, like it's catchy, but it's like, it's not really like a masterpiece. It's not. I can't really like think of something, but it's just not comparable to other like big hits in my opinion. But for me, for like listening right now, people I listen to, I'm all over the place. I listen to a lot of Logic. Big Sean really hasn't been making anything. I don't even know. Like, obviously I still listen to a lot of music, but it's just really like random. Like, I'll listen to just whatever random things. I can tell you who I'm not really a fan of. I'm not a fan of Tyler the Creator. I've never been a big fan of him, like, at all. I just don't like how his music is. I wasn't a big fan of Mac Miller, but I started to listen to like a couple more songs by him, and I started to feel him a little bit more. It was kind of better vibe, and I started to like him a bit, but I was never a huge fan. I started to become a really huge MGK fan. I think MGK is awesome. He definitely is one of my favorites. Schoolboy Q, ASAP Rocky I like. Big Sean I like. 50 Cent I like. I don't know, I'm trying to go for newer people here now. Kendrick Lamar I like. I'm trying to think of like other people. I know I'm gonna forget like a lot of names, but I just can't really think of them right now. But guys, other than all of this rap talk and RuneScape talk and everything, this video is coming to an end. I'm probably gonna wait and get 95 prayer. Well, I mean, I'm gonna end up getting it anyway, so I mean, I'm gonna get 95 prayer, I'm gonna get 99 strength, and I'm gonna start working on whatever else. But if you guys did enjoy, this has been day 4 of the 20-day, 20-minute marathon. It is Sunday, so back to work tomorrow, boo. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta get that paper, gotta get that GP IRL, and it's gonna be good. So if you could, remember, leave a like down below. And as always, guys, it's been your boy Optics Compy. I don't know why I did. I really wanted to do that. If you guys don't watch Optic Scumpy is just a beast. And I relate to him a lot. He's just a funny dude. I love everything about him. And like at the end, he has like the longest intro. He's just like, comment on the video. Any constructive criticism always helps me out. Follow me on Twitter. Link in the description below. Like the video, favorite if you haven't already. And then he's like, this has been your boy Optic Scumpy. Peace. And like it's just you know when his intro or his outro is coming up, because you know the gameplay ends and there's still like a minute left in the video, and you're kind of thinking to yourself, well, what is he gonna do for the next minute and a half that the video's going on? And then you realize, well, he's Optic Scumpy, he needs to do his outro, and then you realize that it's just gonna be one big long intro, and it's just funny. He's just an awesome dude. I decided to get 95 prayer in this video, so here we go. This is actually my second time getting 95 prayer, so that's just great. And I turned on my air conditioner because it's starting to get extremely hot in here, and I'm not liking it whatsoever. So let's get these Frost Dragon Moans out of the way. Alright, come on, bam, bam, punch those two out, bam, 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 bam. I did have enough Frost Dragon Moans, but people didn't light fast enough, so now I was a little off. That guy's selling 1k Frost, I might pick those up then. Alright, but here we go, about to hit 95 prayer, so let's do the outro. Remember, leave a like down below, sauce over that like button, and other than that, guys, take it easy. Peace!